Assalamualaikum everyone. We all know writing is a very important part of learning. Whenever we are learning something new, the pen and paper method of learning is the best to remember something for a long time. So how exactly can we effectively use writing to learn the Arabic alphabet and later read the Quran? Welcome to part 2 of lesson 1 of this wonderful Quran learning method course. Today's lesson is a continuation of lesson 1, part 1, the Arabic alphabet and its analysation. Make sure to watch this video first to learn the Arabic alphabet with an advanced pronunciation. So as we mentioned towards the end of previous lesson, this lesson 2 will be divided into chapters. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Our first chapter today is the importance of learning the Quran through writing. This is the third chapter in lesson 1. As we all know, Quran education is the reading or the recitation of the Quran from any Qaida book in the market, in villages, mosques and cities. It refers to the teaching of the Quran to children by a private tutor in a mosque or in a small private institution or at home. Moreover, on the occasion of Ramadan, Quran education centers are opened in different parts of the country. But pretty much everywhere, this Qaida Quran is taught without writing, whereas there is a close connection with writing or pen when it comes to education. About this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, الَّذِي عَلَّمَ بِالْقَلَمِ, which means Allah has taught by the pen. Pen is the medium of education. So if the Qaida and the Quran are taught with writing, it will be a complete and permanent education. Just like how our primary school students are taught Bangla and English with their respective writing systems. As a result, they do not forget the Bangla and English they learned even when they grow up. But after learning to read the Quran, many people forget to read the Quran sometimes. For whatever reason, the recitation of the Quran is interrupted for a few months or even years, making it easy to forget. The main reason for this is casual reading of the Quran without writing. There is a proverb in Arabic, Al-kitabatu nisfu ta'allum, which means writing is half of learning. This means that if one writes at least once after learning his lesson, then his lesson is half learned. And this creates a permanent knowledge which he easily cannot forget. So write what you read. This brings us to 1. While learning Quran, it should be learned very well with an advanced qaida and method of writing. 2. The recitation of the Quran cannot be stopped or abandoned, no matter how busy one's career or family life is. That's why a writing practice is given after each reading lesson of this method of learning the Quran. Print out the writing practices and write over them repeatedly. Then you can estimate and understand your progress. If someone is unable to practice writing, then he should revise the previous lessons daily. Remember to use a pencil at first. A pencil is both best for comfort and beginner friendly. Never stop revising. Keep on watching to know how to get this free template. Chapter 4. Forgetting the Quran. Some surveys have shown that all but a few people in our country learn to read the Quran Majid through various mediums in their childhood. But when they grow up, many of them forget how to read the Quran. Their sorrow cannot be expressed in words. Remember, after learning to read the Quran, the consequences of forgetting it are dire. قوله عز وجل ومن أعرض عن ذكري فإن له معيشة ضنكا ونحشره يوم القيامة أعمى. But whosoever turns away from my reminder, the Quran, and forgets it, verily for him is a life of hardships, and we shall raise him up blind on the day of resurrection. In a hadith about this, the Messenger of Allah said that whoever forgets the Quran after reading it, he will appear before Allah as a leper on the day of resurrection. So in order to get rid of this unfortunate situation on the day of resurrection, one must always recite the Quran and learn it well while learning it. So make sure to print out the free template we provided and practice with it diligently. You can find the link to this free template in the description box below. Keep on watching to know how to use this free template effectively. Chapter 5. Revision of the Arabic alphabet. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin, Shin, Sad, Dad, Ta, Ra, Ain, Ghain, Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam, Mim, Noon, Ha, Waw, Ya. Chapter 6. Facts about the Arabic alphabet in Bangladesh. Number of Arabic letters. Right now, we just revised the 28 letters as found in Arabic alphabet books and Arabic dictionaries of Arab countries. But in some of Bangladesh's current Qaeda, there are 29 letters and some of them have 30 letters. This is not correct. Alif and Hamza. Although Alif is the first letter in the Arabic alphabet, it has no makhraj, articulation. However, when a vowel is added to the letter, Alif is called Hamza. This is a modified form of Alif. It is sometimes round in shape. Reason why it's called round Hamza. Its makhraj is the beginning of the throat. The first makhraj. Reading the Arabic alphabet. The Arabic alphabet has its own rules of reading. Such rules only apply when reading the Arabic alphabet. This is not done during the other readings. For example, letters are pronounced naturally during spelling. It is important to read or pronounce the Arabic alphabet as it is supposed to be said and practice it over and over again. Position of the letter Ha in the Arabic alphabet. In the alphabetical order of Arabic countries and Arabic dictionaries, the position of Ha is after Nun and before Waw. So the arrangement given in this alphabet is right. Nun, Ha, Waw, Ya. But the way it is written in our country's Qaida books, it is not correct, which is Nun, Waw, Ha, Ya. Lam Alif. In all previous qaidas, a letter called lam alif was seen. The letter lam alif is still seen in some form today. It is not a real letter. It is a compound letter. Lam plus alif. Lam alif. Accepting this as a letter would mean there are 27 more letters. For example, ba plus alif, ba, ta plus alif, ta, sa plus alif, sa. Chapter 7. Writing practice. Now it's time to know how to use this free template effectively. Watch the first lesson, then practice writing the worksheet from lesson 1. Watch the second lesson, then practice writing the worksheet from lesson 2. Watch the third lesson, then practice writing the worksheet from lesson 3, and so on. Make sure to say the letters to yourself when writing them. Let us know in the comment section below if you have any problem printing out the free worksheet template. Make sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell on if you want to know when the next lesson is uploaded. Thank you for watching. وجزاكم الله خيرا. مع السلامة. Let's learn the Quran. Recite the Quran. In the light of light, learn scientifically, in the easiest way, in the shortest time. Let's learn and recite the Quran.